fall, but that's why I asked, this beach, because I don't think we've ran down here yet.
I'll send but one guy some pears the day a week. And it seems like the painting did work because my shovel limit should have shattered after, like, 2 rocks. So it seems like painting does fix it. I'm also in the general agreement that I want,
Like I said, we should have repair kits just be an actual thing.
or, well, first, a quality of life thing people want.
Oh yeah, Red was here. We got that earlier.
People want a, like, health bar, or, like,
that too, that would be another good
or,
thing.
like, a use meter, since certain random things, like, this does not wear down the shovel. But
that'd be another good thing, a durability counter.
I can wedge between. Or the thing that would also be nice, just because I would love a repair ability. And if someone's going to go, but a repair ability would ruin the point, you could make a repair thing either cost you certain materials.
Yeah, like, that's another use you could possibly put to the rusted parts, is that if you put, like, rusted parts, iron, and maybe something else together, it makes repair kits. The one problem with that is, I think, it's the only way you can get rusted parts through the Lost and Found junk.
Which reminds me, I need to check the Lost and Found.
That's the one problem with that, so I guess you can make it just simple iron, or if you were...
Oh, I believe the other way to get rusted parts is when Gulliver shows up. I think if you ignore him, you can get some rusted parts, because
But even if that's the case, I still think that something like that...
Money over here!
Somebody get me. But even if that's the case, I still...
Nice. Okay, let's maybe buy a Nook item, and I'm also gonna buy some gifts for people.
Even if the one thing is...
My generosity knows no bounds!
Even if the one thing was the case, like, and they do the repair kit thing, I still think the resources for those should be, like, relatively common to come by. It just maybe takes a lot, like, maybe for a repair kit, it's like 10 iron. I feel something like that's not the worst way to handle it, because that would make it to where if you use them in mass and constantly, they are sort of expensive, but using, like, 1 or 2 at a time,
Because I hate crafting! Or, something you could also do is, like,
just check the Lost and Found.
Charge money?
Yeah, that's a hail of rusted parts. We need those. Getting ever closer to our giant robot.
I'm working on it. Unironically.
And like I said, the funny thing is, part of that we need is Celeste, and then I think the goal...
Since I have a bunch of points, I might finally buy, like... I'll finish the Path Designer. As I get big mile points over the next few days, I'm just gonna buy the, like, hairstyle and the phone stuff. And maybe a couple of fences or other big DIYs, because we have a good chunk now where I could, if I wanted to, spend a bunch of miles temporarily just to get, like, oh, bamboo fence. Ooh, country fence. Oh, I'm actually gonna... The fences change out every couple of days, so I'm going to get some extra fence DIYs while I have them, so I can have some fence variety. And I might do a big spin since we had some miles. Get a big, like, DIY for something, or just buy, like, a big phone booth or something, but I also want to save some stuff. Because now... God, I love the Wave Breaker. Those are so cool! I love just, like... nonsense. I might actually, instead of a DIY, I might get... We need to start saving up to get the crap down at the bottom here. Mm-hmm. These are the fucking, like, gold items, but I might go ahead and get one of those, like, 2,000 snack machines. You know what? I'll do that, and I'm gonna get some gifts for some people so I can send some letters for some points. Because we'll get miles back and I can... Also gonna buy...
Ooh, clips, huh?
So nice. And now... For gifting reasons, because that one guy, I'm gonna... Housewares, let's see how this... Housewares are funny to me because a lot of just nonsense classify as housewares.
Mm-hmm. And if you notice when an item gets a, like, little color or something in the corner like that, that means you can use a customized kit to change it, I'm, like, pretty sure.
I think that's how that works.
A few of the, like, the school chair...
Oh! I can...
Hold on, alright, quick. Go up to the school chair.
Yeah.
X, view variables.
Yep. Neat. There's like a lot of... I've seen people color the tires.
It is listed as black.
But it doesn't have the...
I think that's because we don't have it. I think the school chair, we have those types of school chairs.
I've made the tires!
But you didn't. Yes, you made the tires, but you only made the black tires. I think by pure happenstance and RNG, we ended up with the two different types of school chairs. We never went out of our way to make...
No, if you can customize it with a customized kit, you can change the color. If you can't customize it, then the other tire variants that I've seen in other colors must just be counted as other colored items.
Maybe.
That's probably one of those item types that comes in a few colors, forcing you to trade with people. See?
Light wood and cherry wood.
I can get more cardboard boxes.
Sure. Remember when that broke the internet?
Jesus Christ!
Let's be honest, that reflects the price of a real TV.
That was a gift. Oh my god, I didn't realize he sent me fucking gold. Yeah, because green. So, this is the green variant of this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, alright. What's it gonna... I'm gonna get 2 of those. I'm going to gift those to people because that's one of my favorite freaking CD players. That is such a cool... And now, let's see if there's anything. Electric scooter.
Mr. Flamingo.
Okay.
Mind you, one of the most famous items of older Animal Crossings was Spaceman Sam. It's basically just an astronaut. Its name has now been changed to Astronaut Suit. And because it's space themed, you can get that from someone else.
Okay. Every couple of days now, I'm going to try to... We're gonna start spending miles instead of tickets and stuff.
Ugh.
We're just going to go, like... Also, I just want to see something. TV tray. Ah! Neat.
Well, of course.
I've got some extra fossils. We'll
That
probably
makes sense, that would
stop in a
work.
minute. I have 4 stars! And, hold on, let's uproot that money tree. You don't need to be over here. I keep moving money trees so that they're easy to find. And I leave a couple, but I've started... And this is also a good excuse to...
Although, what I was going to... The funny thing was the town crime. Like, the 5-star town criteria. I don't... Like I said, I don't remember the exact logistics. I just remember a few things. The important thing to note from what I remember is that the game, there were basically 2 criteria. It's...
My money tree! Or my money tree's growing properly. Back here. Yes. Yes, they are. Next. Because you can grow money! Which... Oh, I was looking for her.
And again, honestly, getting them to sing KK Hypno is far creepier. Why isn't that the meme?
That's what they're singing, right?
That's what we set it to.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is. That is kind of unsettling.
We really need KK Dirge. I need to see if Happy Villagers sing KK Dirge.
I love that they will. Her mouth moves to it.
Yes.
Just getting some of those before.
Meanwhile, the Anteater. Really should change the song up every few days to just see what this is like for every villager. If someone hasn't already created the meme of getting footage of every villager singing everything, then we'll do it, god damn it. But that was a joke. I'm not even mad enough to do that. Just the amount of RNG and time that would take. Though I do wonder if you, like...
They are!
Yes. Though I do wonder if, like, if you changed it in the middle of them singing it, if they would, like, stop singing or sing something else.
Every couple of days for variety, I might change it just so we can...
This is a new feature to this game, right?
Yeah. Well, kind of. If you... The singing comes from... in... Happy Home Designer?
Oh, Happy Home Designer created this too?
There's that meme. If you Google Isabelle singing, you'll get this, like, video of Isabelle wearing glasses, not in her usual outfit, singing. If you've ever seen that floating around and you wonder why she's wearing glasses and not in her usual shirt and skirt combo, in Happy Home Designer, on her off days, she has a more casual clothes, and you find out this really funny thing, the reason she has glasses. Isabelle actually has eye problems, but for work, she uses contacts. So, canonically, Isabelle can't see well. She just has contacts for work. When she's away from work and at home, she has big, goofy glasses. They are harmonizing to this creepy song.
Yes.
Need to get Dirge up in here.
Yes.
That is kind of unsettling. Okay.
I'll go back to the actual video game.
I was just listening to it. Harmonize with me, maggot!
Sweet Mother Teresa on the hood of a Mercedes van.
Oh, fuck off!
Why do you think it's... That's a clean 1,000 miles.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we also need to plant the flowers. So you might want to go...
And I need wood.
You might want to go to the Nooks before they close.
They close in...
What time is it?
It's 9:30. They close at 10.
Okay.
I want to get 10 wood before we stop. Then...
Also, you know, plant, again, Earth Day, gotta plant the flowers. That's good miles right there.
Blue Marlin. If anyone... I don't remember if I pointed out how to get the Blue Marlin and why I was grinding it off camera. Blue Marlin at this time of year only appears on your pier. So our little pier area, that side route on... I'll go shopping in a second. So, yeah.
You're still doing it.
Yep. The pier I'm talking about, because this word sometimes confuses people, this is a pier.
Yes.
You only get Blue Marlin. They are sea bass size, but they only show up at piers.
What times do they show up?
The compensation is they're basically all the damn time. Just at piers.
And they are very rare at piers.
And
that's why that is a clean 1,000 miles.
And that's also why I did grinding for tuna off camera, because when I found a Blue Marlin, that took me like 3 hours. I was here for like 3 hours. I didn't think people would want me to... I didn't think people would want to watch me literally throwing fish bait off that pier for 3 hours. You know what I mostly found? Sea bass. But you know the other dumb funny part? I kept finding tuna.
Of course.
What?
Of course you did.
The wood.
Now go buy flowers.
No. I have to figure out what flowers.
Right.
The Hylicants. Oh, they are still singing. Hell did you give me? Sleeping bag. Nice. Now, thinking about this old meme where, because villagers could give you things, someone had a screenshot where a villager asked, "Do you want my gently used orange?" And someone, "What the fuck does that mean?" And then they have this picture of they lick an orange once. Because it's gently used.
Yes. I always wanted a men's toilet.
I always wanted a men's toilet for a really long time. Wanna know? I need these.
Yes.
Or those.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is another...
Hold on.
I feel this is something else.
Damn it! I hit B too many.
I know this is another thing.
For variety, I'm just planning the...
This is another thing that I feel would be a good quality of life thing, is allow people to buy things in increments other than 3 or 5.
It's 1 or 5.
Yeah, that's my minute 1 or 5. Because I was going to say, what if I want to buy it in, like, 3? What if I want 3 of an item? Or what if I want 10 of an item?
You know what? Let's check their wallpaper, of which I forget exists. Oh! I forgot to talk about something, because it was
almost always terrible. Before you say that being a point,
Hold on. It's time for the question of the day and my overall thoughts on the topic. So, anyway, how many of you are also surprised that they never updated the game to basically show the player their tool durability? A quality of life feature like this would have made the game far better, in my opinion. And I'm really surprised they never implemented anything like this. I remember a few people tried to argue that because Animal Crossing is a casual game, that giving the player extra information like tool durability would take away from the casual nature of the game. But in my opinion, that comes off as a little bit condescending. Like you think that an extra bit of information would make a casual person too confused or too overwhelmed, when I think a durability gauge of some type would have added to the casual experience, because then you would know that your tools were about to break. The people that argued that this makes the game less casual tried to argue that this makes you think about the durability. And now that you're focused on a durability stat, that means you're no longer playing the game casually. You're now playing the game with a mindset that is more focused on min-maxing and optimizing your tool use versus having your tools break at random. And the entire argument here is that the player is now focused on the stats of their equipment, meaning the game is no longer casual, and the game is now being played in a way where you're trying to optimize the experience. But I would argue that optimizing a game does not mean that game is not casual. All that means is you're being efficient within the rules of the game. Because if we're going to use this argument, then anyone that plans out their time flawlessly in a farming sim or something like Stardew Valley is basically taking a casual game and mid-maxing it in a way that would be no longer casual, when, in my opinion, this is simply playing a game and optimizing your time so that you waste less time and do things efficiently. That does not make a game like Animal Crossing less casual, since Animal Crossing has no traditional loss state. Losing a tool and knowing that the tool will be lost, I think is fine, because then you could stop fishing or gardening or whatever for 5 seconds and basically prepare to lose your tool. And for the people that loved playing the Animal Crossing, and doing mass amounts of gardening and redecorating and stuff, knowing that your tools will break makes you more efficient, but the game remains casual because it's not like Animal Crossing has any hardcore mechanics to it. This is simply an ability to know that your tools will basically break soon. That does not make the game hardcore, in my opinion, but I'm rambling in circles. You can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media. All of my social media links, as well as my Discord links, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you subscribe to the channel, and if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope I will see you all next time. So as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later.